Hey guys, welcome back to King Kraken Sports. Mike here, and before I get into the topic of today's video, I just have a couple of quick announcements to make. One, I'm working on a full big board that you guys will be able to access on Google Docs. So yeah, right now what I have as far as my player tracking is just all my rankings, just top 5 on my phone, along with the top 100 big board. But I get a lot of questions sometimes about guys that are outside of my top 100 that I may or may have not scouted. And it becomes a little bit awkward for me to kind of answer when I'm not really sure. So I decided I'm going to just put together a Google Doc of everyone I've scouted, rank them from 1 to whatever it ends up being. Right now it stands at 181, but I'm not quite done player evals on everyone yet because this is the most I've ever scouted in a year. And 2, just a quick update as far as scheduling. Right now, my goal is always to try to do about somewhere between 3 to 5 videos a week. The next couple weeks are a little bit hectic for me. I've got 2 exams next week, then reading week, where I start working as well, and then more exams after that. So I'm going to try to do 2 to 3. Definitely 2. Maybe depending on the week, we'll see if I can get a third out. Anyways. Topic of the video, you guys know what this is. December 15th, I did the first position rankings of the year, which is quarterbacks, and it really is kind of what made this channel take off a bit. So we're going to do version 2. And quite a bit has changed in the almost 2 months since I posted that. Unfortunately, for Deshaun Watson fans, number 1, it's still not Deshaun Watson, it's Mitch Trubisky. He is my 10th player on my board. And right now, yeah, I don't really see that changing. I think the Combine is probably the only time where there would be head-to-head competitions, like one right after the other would be great to watch. But as far as on-field, Trubisky gets the edge by just that much. Number 2, Deshaun Watson fans are going to be happy about this. 2 months ago, he was my 3rd ranked quarterback. Now he's my 2nd. He has jumped Deshaun Kaiser in the rankings. Watson, after the national title game, took a big boost. He's now up at 18th. My opinion on him as a player hasn't really changed. I still think he needs a lot of growth and development. He misses some easy throws. But I do feel like now what I'm getting more from Watson than I am from Kaiser. Excuse me. Number 3 is Kaiser, who is still at number 30. He has not moved up or down. And yeah, I just think that he's a really interesting player. He could go as early as 2. He could go in the 2nd round. But I tend to see him a little bit more as a 2nd round prospect, so that's why he's in at number 30. Number 4 is my 44th overall prospect in the debut of Pat Mahomes from Texas Tech. I finally got a chance to watch Pat Mahomes. I did about 6 or 7 games of his from this year. Basically Johnny Manziel, but bigger, better, stronger, faster, everything. I had Manziel as a late 2nd round grade, so seeing Mahomes as kind of a mid-2nd round grade, I think that really fits him. He might sneak into the back end of the 1st round if someone wants to trade back in. Really good prospect. The only concern is the system. We've never really seen a Texas Tech quarterback succeed at the next level. And number 5, Brad Kaya, who in the last video, and by the way, I'll put a link to the last video somewhere in the link up here. Brad Kaya is my 58th overall prospect. He's my number 5 quarterback. Everything he's done at Miami, there was no reason for him to go back. But I've just he was a top 10 prospect for me at the beginning of the year, and I've just started putting more and more guys ahead of him. And that doesn't really speak very well to him. So yeah, I just wanted to get a quick update video. These version 2 and eventually version 3, version 4 is what I hope to do. Rankings are not really going to be all that long because I'll put a link to the old videos, and a lot of what I see has not changed, but I've just gotten a chance to do more comparisons. So my initial reaction, or the reactions I put on the videos before, they're probably still the same, so there's no reason for me to go into like an 8 or 9 minute video. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Until next time, talk to you later.